Short-term insurer King Price has confirmed its entry into the South African life insurance market after regulators this week gave the green light for its acquisition of life insurer Stangen for 140 million rand. Stangen is from JSE-listed African Phoenix Investments. The move allows King Price to achieve its ambition of gaining a running start into the local life insurance market and plans to launch the King Price Life brand within the next 12 months with a forecast that life products will make up half of its revenue within the next decade. To tell us more is Marius Botha, who is Stangen Managing Director. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
When did King Price express interest in acquiring your organization?
The negotiations have come for a while, but it officially started in June last year when they submitted their bid for Stangen, and then it took a while for the regulatory approval, which then finally came through this week.
So how was the shareholders' reaction?
From a Phoenix perspective, they're very excited about this opportunity. It gives them leeway to expand from an investment diversification point of view into other markets. And from a King Price point of view, their shareholders are obviously grateful to be able to enter the life insurance market.
Usually when there's an expression of interest for the M&A, you would see a shake in the markets, whether the price goes up or down. And secondly, there would be uncertainty within the company because staff wouldn't know what will happen. Management would panic and other people will look at other opportunities for their careers in case they have to take a different direction. So how was the operating environment during that time?
This transaction was very different. Both companies from a culture point of view were looking for a partnership for the long term. King Price, of course, is very known for the very innovative approach, but also fantastic people. And from a Stangen point of view, we were looking for a strategic partner that has the same culture-driven mindset to be able to launch and expand on our product offering.
So how is this acquisition going to unfold?
So we are officially now owned by King Price. For the immediate future, we're going to continue with the Stangen brand. In the next 12 months, we hope to launch King Price Life Insurance, and the aim would be to do a very similar disruptive product proposition. If you'll remember, King Price launched 2012 with the decreasing premium short-term insurance model, and we hope to achieve the same with from a life insurance perspective. Stangen's brand and products is very much positioned at a no-nonsense offering. We believe there are quite a few market practices that are ready to be disrupted, especially by the large traditional players. And together with them, we're very aggressive and we're going to take on some of those bad practices.
In the past years, life insurance companies have really gotten a bad name in terms of customer treatment and customer satisfaction. I mean, you would remember that when people land into trouble and it's their time to claim from the insurance, their claims would get repudiated. Imagine somebody having to take a corpse into the head offices of an insurance company because they wouldn't pay, or somebody who's having an ailment because the insurance cannot pay and so forth. How different are you going to do business that is appealing to consumers out there who feel that sometimes insurance companies are very friendly when you apply for a policy, but come the time to claim, all hell breaks loose?
So life insurance fundamentally is a contract on the basis of trust. Customers give us their premium money every month, and they trust that over time, in a few years from now, if there is a stressful life event, that company would pay out the claim to the beneficiaries, which in most instances is the family. We take that relationship of trust very seriously. So from a Stangen perspective, we go out our way to make sure that we provide fair value products to customers when we sell a product, that it is understandable. We try and demystify the product. One of our values as a company is that we service customers before we sell. So we do broader financial education, content marketing. It's much wider than just life insurance. And it's because we want to make sure that what customers buy, they properly understand. And then at claim stage, it's very important that we deal with valid claims and that we pay that out very efficiently. And those are the key areas that we want to focus on, is make sure they understand what they're buying, but then pay out and provide that service proposition very quickly at claim stage.
Mm-hmm. So from the value of trust, when we talk about value add to customers, the intention may not be to make life difficult for customers who need insurance, especially in South Africa, where this life insurance market is very popular rather than the investment market. So what is it that your organization would do in order to make sure that they give customers, confidence that insurances are not there to make life difficult for you when you are in troubled times, but rather a friendly atmosphere so that you can be able to go through your phase of going through a misery and sorrow, so that you can be comforted at the end of it all when the payments have been made?
We believe in the principle that most South Africans are good faith customers, that they engage with financial services companies on the basis of honest disclosure. Our responsibility is to make sure that we provide a proposition to the good faith customers. It does happen, unfortunately, that there are bad faith customers, and we equally have a responsibility to make sure that we strip those ones out of the equation. And so sometimes it does come across like companies are difficult in dealing with, but at the heart behind it is really just to wean out the bad faith customers to make sure that we pay out valid claims to the customers and the families who deserve it.
All right, job security for your staff members?
All 150 staff members, including myself, are going across to King Price. Again, it's part of the King Price culture and value. They strongly believe in people, and so they made sure that as a team we come across. Unfortunately, we have to do the track from Johannesburg to Pretoria, but we're excited to be joining them.
I hope you'll be coming to the studio to talk about job losses in case you retrench, and I will ask you about this guarantee that you're making today.
I'm happy to be back.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Marius Botha is Stangen Managing Director, talking to us about the acquisition of Stangen by King Price.